You may already know that in manifesting, it's not just our thoughts that attract things to us, it's also elevated emotions which can act as really powerful magnets. But there's something even deeper beneath these elevated emotions that I believe is at the heart of manifestation. And when you tune into this, you can start to feel fulfilled in ways that you might not ever have thought were possible. In this video, I'm going to share how you can connect with this energy so that you can manifest with much more ease and grace and alignment. And stay tuned, because at the end, I'm going to be sharing a powerful meditation so that you can experience this shift for yourself. The heart chakra is really the center of gravity of the energy body. There are 3 chakras below it, 3 chakras above it, and it's also known as the seat of the soul. And it really is the place where we can connect with our deepest and truest desires. And these are often the desires that actually lie beneath the things that we feel like we want on a material level. So this is the place where we transcend material measures of success and instead connect with what matters to us on the deepest level. Most of the time when we desire money, when we desire wealth or success, material things, it's because we want freedom or we want peace or we want joy. And those are the things that actually allow us to align with the frequency of abundance much more than the objects that we use to stand in for those things. Now, a bit of resistance, I think, can come up when we ask ourselves to prioritize joy or love or freedom over and above the things that we've been really, really keen to bring into our lives on a material basis. But the thing is that it's not about rejecting the material abundance. It's not saying, I'm just going to find peace and love and joy and freedom and be broke. It's not about that. It's about not placing the emphasis on those things in a way where you think they're going to be the sole fulfillment of your happiness. And instead about cultivating the deeper desires within yourself so that when material things come to you, it's the icing on the cake and they're coming into a really lovely, healthy, welcoming environment, not somewhere that's like hollow or empty or difficult for it to stay in. The heart chakra is also where we integrate masculine and feminine energies. And this is not about gender. This is about archetypal energetic polarities. And I love the way that Alberto Villoldo talks about the masculine energy prioritizing information and the feminine energy prioritizing knowledge. And the way that he encapsulates this is to say that information is knowing that water is H2O, and knowledge is knowing how to make it rain. When I heard this phrase months ago, I was so captivated by it, and I just jokingly said to myself, okay, I'm setting a life goal that I will learn how to make it rain. And I love crystals, and I picked out a crystal around that time to meditate with and just connect with. I didn't actually know that much about it. I was just drawn to it very intuitively. And when I looked it up afterwards, I read that it is a crystal, it's called nunderite, and it's traditionally associated with weather magic and bringing rain to drought-stricken areas. So I felt this was an incredible synchronicity that kind of consolidated the power in connecting to that feminine intuitive energy. This is so important for manifesting because we need a balance of these polarities to be able to make things happen in a sustainable way, in a way that feels right, in a way that's aligned with the different archetypal energies in the world. If we're too much in our masculine energy, we're focused on individuality. We think that results only come from hard work. We prioritize logic over intuition. You know, we might be pushing even when things are feeling like they're not quite right or we're really tired. If we're too much in the feminine energy, we might be struggling to actually move from that space of dreaming and visioning, of spiritual connection, into aligned action, into the practical steps. We might be putting that off. We might be, you know, finding it difficult to actually make things concrete and real. So you can see that for us to really move gracefully and easily through our manifestation process, we want a balance between these things so that we can have a harmony between action and rest, between intuition and analysis, or between giving and receiving. And the heart center is where we really get to do this integration work. Another reason why the heart center is so important is that it is actually a portal to the quantum field. I'm sure a lot of you are fans of Joe Dispenza, and I remember reading Becoming Supernatural a few years ago, and one of the things that really stood out to me was the way that he describes our thoughts as being electrical signals that we send out into the field, but our elevated emotions being the magnetic pull that draws events back to us. And I believe that the reason why these elevated emotions are magnetic is because the essence of the quantum field itself is love. But the thing is, it's not a conditional or romantic love. And often people associate those things with the heart chakra, but actually this is about universal, unconditional consciousness love. And again, Alberto Villoldo has a beautiful way of describing this. He says that this is the love the flowers feel for the rain, or that the jaguar feels for the antelope, knowing that she will consume it for sustenance. So when we connect with that deeper, universal, unconditional love, then we start to speak the language of the quantum field, and we are able to engage with it in a way that is helpful for the manifestation process. I was thinking about this really well-known phrase, I love money and money loves me, but I think we can actually expand that to say, I love money and money loves love, because then we move out of this just being a transactional relationship between you and money into a much broader, more expansive, universal relationship where we are in a flow, where the relationship between love and money is not codependent, it is not toxic, it is not unhealthy, but we understand that these can be mutually beneficial energies that can bring a lot of love and healing into the world. So what gets in the way of us having a really nice, clear, open, healed heart chakra? As with anything, you know, this energy center can get blocked with toxic thoughts, emotional patterns, energetic blocks, even karmic imprints. And when that happens, it's much more difficult for us to show ourselves love. We are very, very self-critical when this chakra is out of balance or it's toxic. And we can also really feel a lot of shame in this energy center. And of course, the wounds that we might feel here can really entangle love and money with each other. And so, you know, some beliefs or energetic imprints that can sit here are like, money corrupts love. I have to sacrifice love for money. People will not love me unless I have money. Or people will not love me if I have money, because I'll change and then they will leave. Maybe it's, I'm not lovable, I don't deserve money. Or I am not a loving person because I find it hard to give. Or maybe people won't love me if I have money and they see me as greedy. So let me know if any of those resonated with you. Are there things that you feel you recognize within yourself from that list? So all these stories can get entangled with each other and make it difficult for us to relate to either energy in a way that feels healthy. But when we heal the heart chakra and release some of these energies, we can have a much clearer channel for giving and receiving abundance in all kinds of forms. I'm going to share a guided meditation with you, but before I do that, if you are enjoying the video, then please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. This meditation is inspired by the Buddhist practice of Metta, which means loving kindness. And in this practice, we direct kindness towards ourselves and then towards others and then towards all beings. This is something I learned years ago when I started meditating, and I found it very powerful for kind of warming up my heart and tuning into not only the elevated emotions like love and freedom and joy, but also that deeper, universal, unconditional love that we've been talking about in the video. So in this meditation, I'm going to ask you as well to send love to yourself, to another, and to all beings. And we're even going to be sending love to the energy of money. And when it comes to the part about sending love to another, it's up to you where you want to direct that. You might want to send love and abundance to a friend or a mentor or a loved one, or it could be your younger self, or it could simply be whatever part of you needs healing in this moment. So don't worry about getting bogged down in the details, just follow your intuition and go through the process and feel yourself shifting. And you can do this as many times as you like, you can repeat it as you wish and as feels good. I always say be guided by your intuition and look after yourself, and that's the priority. So let's take a moment to settle into a nice, comfortable position. Be somewhere safe where you can be undisturbed. And as always, please don't do this whilst you're driving. So settling down, take a nice deep breath in, inhaling, cleansing air. And exhaling, releasing tensions from the body. Inhaling and exhale, relax. Setting an intention to meditate in a sacred space. This is time for you to send yourself compassion and to extend that compassion beyond yourself in a collective process of healing. You might want to place a hand on your heart and allow your attention to rest in this energy center, the center of your chest. Perhaps noticing any tingling or warmth in this area, a sense of just softening and opening. And then repeat after me. May I be happy. May I be filled with love. May I be filled with abundance. May I be free. And then bringing to mind another, somebody you care for, your younger self, or the part of you that needs healing. May you be happy. May you be filled with love. May you be filled with abundance. May you be free. May all beings be happy. May all beings be filled with love. May all beings be filled with abundance. May all beings be free. May money be happy. May money be filled with love. May money be filled with abundance. May money flow freely and be exchanged with love. Allowing these words to just settle throughout your energy body. And sensing if there's been an even deeper softening and release at the heart center. Thanking yourself for taking this time to recode your relationship with money and love, and to extend and expand your capacity to give and receive to the collective. So take another nice deep breath, allow yourself to return to your physical body. Give yourself a nice stretch, wiggle your toes, your fingers, and whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know, as always, I do love to hear about your experiences, and I am wishing you so much love, so much abundance, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.